Alright, back where we were yesterday. So you see the bits I was talking about that was sticking out here? Well, we're going to cut those off. And to fill in the gaps, the gaping gaps it's going to leave, I'm going to use these galvanized square washers. Ideally I would have gotten aluminum, which is slightly lighter, but couldn't get any, so this will do. Alright, at least I'll know that it won't be smaller than the hole that's going to be there. Still going to be a sizable hole though. Ran out of battery on the other grinder I borrowed, but the fella I borrowed it from is crook today. I don't want to bother him too much. We'll use the high stakes one. This one goes a lot harder, this grinder. Here we go, 2 gaping holes. What I was afraid of yesterday, but today that's the goal. And time for the old chopperoo. No more turning back. Hey. Since I'm not very keen on having mud seep through from behind the new rear light because of the big holes, and the washers are not going to cover it completely, I'm covering it from this side with some waterproofing, gluing it to it. See, this is what I made to plug one of the freeway sections that led to the second tap. There's a bolt in here, and I gotta free it now from this very sticky double-sided tape. And this tape is amazing. Also wrapped it around the bolt to stick it in there, but now I can barely get it off. Wonder what kind of tape. It's double-sided. It's super adhesive. I would like tape like that, because duct tape, it sticks, but nothing extreme like this. Can't see a thing over here, but can't wrap the clamp around the hose anymore because it's slightly thicker. I need to get on the hose clamps. They're nice and adjustable, so I'm just going to zip tie this. But I must say the hose sits really tight around the fitting anyway. I think you wouldn't even need this to stop it from leaking fuel, just in case, till I get hose clamps. Right. So this time I'm running it over the engine, not through the inside. We'll cut this tube to size, and then the excess is going on the other side. Clamp should still be good on the tap side of the hose, because that is a very small surface it needs to wrap around. Too small, actually. I should actually run thinner line from the taps. Don't want to cut the hose to perfect size yet, because you know the fuel system we still got to build is going to be completely different. So I'll zip tie it here to the radiator hose. Keep it away from those nasty header pipes, the ones that can set my heart on fire. I do want to check out the power of that CPU fan that I got. See if it's any good.
Oh Lord. Oh no, have mercy. So much wind.
Oh, that's negligible, man. That's very weak. So those patches didn't really stick with the glue. We'll move on without it. I'll leave them there, sort of, but unglued. This is for the wire. Galvanized plate, too big of a hole, big ass washer, and we're going lock nut. This is what it looks like. Not too bad. So there's a wire that reaches just to the hole where it goes out of the fairing, which I could hook up to the original wire and then cut it. Or I cannot be lazy and spend another 4 or 5 minutes undoing the bolt, which is on a very long stud, and cut the light wire short and just hook it up to the old wire behind here. That way having no points exposed and continuous wet. Let's do that. Let's see. I'll cut, we'll leave a little bit. Think this through. Nah, I was on the right path. That idea that I had was good. Forgot about this bit sticking out in here. But there's barely any space to keep any cables behind it. So let's put everything back on again, because I love doing things twice. Chop chop. Bullet connectors going off. I'm gonna solder the wires. Don't make me regret this. Not really sitting in the light here. Could use a bit more because can't see much. I'm making sure we hook up the right wires. It's going to be tough to test the brake light with this. Let's see, let's test it. Here we go. Let's see what this does. Oh no! Had it all mixed up. Coming from the motorcycle, brown should go to green, green should go to black, and yellow should go to red. Let's see what happens now. Battery's running out. Oh yeah. Much better. So, that's it. Kept going, didn't want to leave it to tomorrow. Rear light, LED